Last year, the Nongozi Village near Sangwali in Zambezi Region launched its first ever expo aimed at stimulating business and entrepreneurship amongst the community there. It appears this rural area expo is growing. Now the Nongozi Cultural Expo is set to kickstart on the 5th of October and will run until the 8th of October, lasting for a duration of 3 days. Stanley Shiita is the chairman for Nongozi Advisory Committee, and he now joins us right here in the studio. Good evening to you, Mr. Shiita, and thank you so much for coming onto the program.
Good evening, Nina, and thank you very much for inviting me to the studio.
So, Mr. Shiita, kindly talk to us about the Nongozi Cultural Expo. What exactly is this expo all about?
Thank you very much, Nina. I think before I can quickly tell you what the expo is all about, maybe I can just quickly give you an update on how the expo started.
Sure.
The expo started after our senior headman passed on in 2018, Mr. Samupwa. And then when he passed on, a decision was made by our seniors to elect one of his sons, Mr. Otson Samupwa, as a senior headman for Nongozi community. That decision was granted. And then a decision was taken again that instead of us just to keep on celebrating, we need to look at ways how we are going to develop our communities. And then Mr. Samupwa decided that I'm going to be the chairman for Nongozi Advisory Committee. That's the committee that's always advising our traditional authority, Nongozi Sub-Quota, which is under Maya Traditional Authority. So our responsibility is mainly to make sure that we advise the Sub-Quota on issues of development.
Right.
We don't want our Sub-Quota just to focus on issues of charging people whenever they do things wrong. We know that specifically, especially for us in Zambezi region, Sub-Quotas, they always focus on making sure that if you do something wrong, they will call you to the Sub-Quota, they will charge you for that. So for us, we have decided to change direction. We just want to make sure that we can look for ways. How are we going to bring development to our people around at Nongozi Village? So what I did is that I also selected a committee that I'm working together with. That committee is the one that's always advising our Sub-Quota on issues of development, as I've earlier on mentioned. The importance of this expo is that we just want to expose our people to making sure that they can sell their products.
Right.
That's the main idea. We know that luckily for us in Zambezi region and across the whole country in Namibia, we have a lot of natural resources. But unfortunately, in most cases, our natural resources are always going to waste. Our people are very much skilled, but unfortunately, some of the skills, they are not being used for development. So that's why we decided we are going to create a platform where our local people can have their products and sell them to the locals, including also to tourists.
Right.
Yes.
So what would you say is the main focus or the theme for this year's expo?
The theme for this year's expo is transforming local communities with a productive and, I think it's a productive, just give me a minute.
Right.
With a productive and sustainable market. Yes, we just want to make sure that the market that we are trying to have around our communities must be sustainable for our locals. Currently, we are talking with the Ministry of Trade. We are looking at them at least having us a modern market, where at least our people can also be able to sell their products. So hopefully very soon the ministry is going to give us that opportunity to have a modern market for Nongozi community, not just for Nongozi community, but for all people around the region who want to sell their products. Yes.
So festivals, of course, enrich our lives with their cultural significance, and they also provide a respite from the routine of daily existence. How will the Nongozi Festival feature all of these?
The Nongozi is going to feature in the sense that we have invited a lot of people, not just for people around Nongozi, but we have invited also people from across the whole region, Zambezi region. Those who are having product that they want to sell, they are very much welcome to come and sell their products.
Right.
It's not just a product that is going to benefit the Nongozi people, but we just want to make sure that it can benefit the whole region. For those who are having all the products, traditional products that they want to sell, we don't have any limits. They're very much welcome to Nongozi and have their products to sell.
How can attendees get involved or support the cultural communities that are represented at the expo?
For those who want to be involved, early this year what we did, we started writing letters inviting people who want to come to attend the Nongozi Cultural Expo for this year to come and join us. So those who wanted to join or those who want to join, they are very much free to give us a call. We'll make an appointment for them. We are going to give them all the requirements that they need to fulfill in order for them to make sure that they can have their products. Luckily enough, what we did, we created like a WhatsApp platform. We have been sending messages around the whole region. So most of the people now, they know that work in Nongozi Cultural Expo is going to be taking place in October. They've been calling us, making appointments, trying to find out how can they participate. So we've given them that, we have updated them on all the requirements, how they have to go about it so they can be able to sell their products. We have an application form that is currently running. Those who want to participate, they are free, they can get the application form. They are going to fill in the application form, and then they will be given an opportunity to come and sell their products. But they will have to make sure that we are busy working on creating stalls for people. For individuals, especially for people around Nongozi, they're only going to be paying $50 Namibia. For people who are coming from outside Nongozi area, they're going to be paying $100 Namibia. For them to sell the products.
Exhibitors from outside are also welcome.
Exhibitors from outside, yes, they're also welcome.
Right,
they're
to
all
come
welcome.
and exhibit their goods there.
Exactly. We have corporate companies also that have also confirmed that they'll be participating. We are also going to be having stalls for them.
Right.
So currently, as I speak, everything is set up at the village. There's a team that is also working on making sure that the stalls must be set up for all the exhibitors who want to come and exhibit their products. Yes. So
what is your specific message or goal that you hope to convey through this event?
The specific event message that we want to convey is that we don't want our people to rely only on government. We are very much skillful. We are very smart. We want to make sure that those who have products that they want to sell, we must not just wait for government to create jobs for us. Government have been singing for several years. Please, those who are skilled, make sure that at least you must be able to create platforms so that they can sell their products.
Right.
We have seen many people always selling fed cooks, selling local products like crafted products. They're always boasting themselves. They've taken their kids through universities. So we just want to make sure that our people must be able to have their products, not just depending on government, but they must be able to make sure that they can sell their products in whatever means. Yes.
Well, let me thank you so much, Mr. Shiita, for coming, and we certainly hope that it's going to be so vibrant and a lot of people are going to visit you from other regions and not only from Nongozi.
Okay.
Well, of course, I've been speaking to Mr. Stanley Shiita, who is the chairman for the Nongozi Advisory Committee, talking to us there about the expo that will be taking place at the Nongozi Village near Sangwali in Zambezi Region, and it will be taking place over 3 days, so make sure that you go there. Well, we are now going to take a musical break.